Hey, Jeremy Haskell here, and how was your walk with the Lord this past week? Thanks for your prayers. It really felt like people were lifting me up in prayer. And happy birthday to my dad tomorrow. Anyways, we finished Ezra and Nehemiah in the Bible reading plan, and today we are in 1 Chronicles chapters 10 through 14. The first 9 chapters are genealogies, then chapter 10 ends with the death of Saul. It says, so Saul died for his breach of faith. He broke faith with the Lord in that he did not keep the command of the Lord, and also consulted a medium seeking guidance. He did not seek guidance from the Lord. Therefore, the Lord put him to death and turned the kingdom over to David, son of Jesse. Tough couple of verses, but think about prayer. Where do you seek guidance from? Who do you consult or talk to? Do you wait 3 days like Jonah did and then pray? Take what we just heard about Saul and contrast that with the story I read today in chapter 14, verses 8 through 17. The Philistines are raiding, and then verse 10 says, and David inquired of God, shall I go up against the Philistines? Will you give them into my hand? And the Lord said to him, go up, and I will give you them into your hand. Verse 13, and the Philistines yet again made a raid in the valley. And when David again inquired of God, God said to him, you shall not go up after them. Go around and come against them opposite the balsam trees. And when you hear the sound of marching in the tops of the balsam trees, then go to battle. For God has gone out before you to strike down the army of the Philistines. And David did as God commanded him. Now, that's kind of stressful. I've never been attacked like that or been raided. But what does David do? Unlike Saul, David probably paused and prayed to God. He asked God what to do. And you notice he did it twice, and the answer from the Lord was different the second time. Now, I confess I'm not much of a prayer warrior, but you know this saying, pick your battles. Do we even pray before we get into it? Do we pray before we start that crucial conversation? Do we pray before we post or comment on social media? Someone said to me, I didn't get a text from you, Jeremy. You usually text me right back. And do I pause to pray? And do I want me to rescue them, or do I want the Lord to rescue them? Because he's the only one who can. And of course, he uses us in the process. John Eldredge says, one of the ways he prays is, Jesus, I give everyone and everything to you. And I love that. So think about praying. So think about prayer, who you're praying to, and then do it and listen. And don't consult with mediums.